at home. There could be things that you're not thinking of. What are some things, if you notice your animal is hot and you're just at home, what can you do?
Sure. So if it's too hot for you to go outside, likely your pet doesn't want to go outside either. So if you like to take that trip to the park, if you like to go for a hike, go for a run, really determine what best timing to do that. So really early in the morning if you can, before pavement gets too hot. Like our friend Zeus over here wouldn't want to be outside when the pavement's so hot, it's hot for their feet. We've got shoes, so that works out in our favor. So either do it early in the morning, do it later in the afternoon, in the early evening after work.
And you mentioned the pavement.
Yes.
Is there a way we can check the pavement?
Sure. So really just basics, taking with our hand. If it's too hot to the touch with our hand, it's going to be too hot for those pads, right? So we want to make sure that our animals are not in a situation where pads get burned. We don't want to leave them in the vehicle. Don't take them shopping with you. Don't leave them in the vehicle with you. We want to make sure that they're comfortable and that they're safe.
My dog's a big dog. He'll pant, even just, a quick brisk walk. And I've researched and heard that you're actually not supposed to give them water during that time. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So when animals are panting, they're trying to cool themselves down, right? So they're trying to make sure that they're more comfortable. So when we're in that situation, it's just like when we kick off our shoes and we sit down inside and the air conditioning's on. Same thing for animals. If they can lay on a cool space, they can lay on the cool floor and just allow them to just relax and just cool off. Sometimes they like to be hosed down as well too. So maybe getting those armpits a little bit wet, a little damp, allows them to cool, allows them to be in a cooler space to cool down quicker.
And why shouldn't we give them that water? Is there a health risk?
Right. So in terms of if they're going to drink the water right when they're hot, they're going to gulp too much, right? It leads to stomach ache, oftentimes leads to vomiting as well too. So we really want to get that body temperature down, and then once that body temperature comes down, then we offer them some water as well.
Is there any physical, like things we can see physically with the dog to let us know, oh, they're overheating?
Right. Yeah, definitely. The panting is a good sign, especially if it's excessive. If he is lying down on the ground, maybe he's a little bit too hot, or if the ground is hot, maybe he's trying to find shade as much as he possibly can. If you're by a lake or pond, maybe their dog will start gravitating towards that. And he's a darker color, as you can tell too, so you want to keep in mind if their fur is really thick, like a husky for example, they're going to get hotter a lot quicker. And he's a dark color, so he will absorb more heat as well. So just kind of being mindful of those things, the physical characteristics of the dog.
And sometimes that can be scary to see your little furry friend kind of in distress.
Right.
So what are some steps, so you don't just freak out? What are some
Right.
steps that you should do when you first see that happen?
Right. It's a great question that you pose, and every animal owner should be aware of it, right? If your furry friend is lethargic and feeling that they're not comfortable, we need to look out for their best interest. So we aren't going to bring them outside if it's too hot. If we start to see them kind of overheating, bring them into some shade, bring them somewhere, bring them inside. If you can bring them in an enclosed area where there's shade and they can cool down, we want to make sure to be mindful that we're not seeing restless signs. We're not seeing them in distress. That's a situation where we need to take them to veterinary services and be addressed. Heat stroke is a real thing for people and for animals as well.
Are there any indoor activities you can recommend if it's too
Sure.
hot to go on that normal walk?
Absolutely. There's plenty of fun indoor activities. Sometimes you can make popsicles, which are super fun. Dogs, animals like to be able to play inside, keeping it fun. Your regular toys, puzzle feeders, slow feeders as well too. Anything fun to entertain them.